We're going to quickly talk about food reactions. We see people all the time that are having issues with their digestive tract, they're having issues with inflammation in their body, they're having issues with their immune system, their skin, all kinds of things that indicate or may indicate that somebody is not processing foods well. So there are three basic types of reactions you can have to foods. The first one is going to be you can have a food allergy. Now, a true food allergy is going to be what's called an 𝗙ǐ reaction. This is a true allergy. It's a histamine response by your immune system. So that's the first one. You can have a food allergy. Lots of people have allergies to things and they're not aware of it because it hasn't actually, it's not producing enough of a reaction to generate symptoms, but it's still causing an inflammatory response. Or they don't think the symptoms they're having are related to it because they're not putting two and two together. The next type of reaction you can have to foods is called a sensitivity. That's different than an allergy, but it still involves your immune system. A sensitivity is going to be an IgG reaction. There are other sensitivities, very unreliable testing, but IgA and IgM. By the way, the Ig stands for immunoglobulin, immune system protein. Category E is for allergy or histamine problem. IgG is going to be, in this case, a sensitivity. So we have a sensitivity, IgG. You can get the same type of symptoms you would have if you had an allergy. It's going to drive the immune system and it's going to produce inflammation. So these first two are going to be immune system related responses that are going to drive inflammation. The third one is called an intolerance. And an intolerance does not typically involve the immune system. An intolerance is somebody, let's say they're lactose intolerant. That doesn't mean they have an allergy. It doesn't mean they have a sensitivity. Lactose intolerance means they have a problem breaking down the sugar in milk. And almost everybody has some level of lactose intolerance. So some people have an intolerance to sucralose. So eating, let's say, cherries, too many cherries, they will get ill. They'll find that their stomach bothers them or they get diarrhea or something like that. And they don't realize it's because they have an intolerance to sucralose or they have a problem breaking down the sugar in cherries. So there's other types of intolerances you can have, but again, it's just not a response in the body that involves the immune system. These two, allergy and sensitivity, are going to drive inflammation. And the third one is a chemical problem. Your body's unable to do something. Therefore, your body doesn't process things well and you get sick and ill. All three of these things can produce the same type of symptoms. So what do? You get testing. All right, you can't just go, and this is my opinion on this, you can't just go and get food allergy testing from an allergist without also looking at sensitivities. Allergists typically are going to look at IgE reactions only, and they typically disregard and they don't believe that much in the sensitivity aspect of it. And that's because sensitivities can change over time, so they don't feel like it's that reliable. We've had tremendous success helping people change their lives, helping them lose weight, helping them get well, like totally change how they feel, how they function during the day, their energy levels, everything, by looking at allergies and sensitivities and getting them to change what they're consuming. Anyway, I hope you found this helpful. Leave me some likes, leave me some comments below, and don't forget to hit the follow button. I'm Dr. Dave Morse at Magnolia Medical Center here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee.